Habidia gets a call. It's from the baggage claim center. One bag has been... Hey, here's what we did when my luggage did not arrive in Canada after I left India. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Raksha and I'm an Indian immigrant in Canada who arrived in June 2023. If you want to follow my journey and experiences, be sure to subscribe to my channel, Raksha in Canada. Now, in episode 6 and episode 7, I have covered the details of the flight process and experiences. In this video, I want to dive into what we did when I did not receive my luggage after I landed at Halifax Airport in Canada. So day 1 of arrival, June. So I did not show this in my previous video as I wanted to mention it here. A message was sent that my baggage was loaded on the next flight. I did not know why they sent over such a message when it was clearly not done. Due to this, I was in a bad state while waiting for my luggage at Halifax Airport. When I finally realized that the conveyor belt is not sending any more luggage, I was like, okay, no luggage. So that was when I approached the employee asking for my luggage and they asked how it looked. I did not even have a photo to show them. So I had to ask Habidia. He went online and found images for me from the website. Good thing he knew the suitcase model name. What if he also did not know, right? Okay. After I found out that my luggage did not arrive in Canada, I asked the employee what I should do next. I was pointed to the end of the room. He was like, okay, you just have to go there. And that's when I noticed a big desk and a person was sitting there. I made my way over and explained my situation. I was handed a document to fill out. It looked exactly like this. It's not yet filled out. Here again, I was confused on what to fill and how to fill. So I took a screenshot of this and sent it over to Habidia. I waited for his reply. He sent over the details on how it should be filled. Good thing we know how to, take a screenshot of the image and use our fingers and try to write it like how we would using a stylus. So filled out everything, and the only detail that was not ours and it should have been provided by the airport was a tag number. And this is how you get the tag number. While I was waiting to submit my form, I was still on the call with Habidia. Also know that he's just outside the door, but he's able to come inside due to security reasons, which we completely understand. I feel that there could have been some changes here because I really needed his help at this stage. It would have been really nice and it would have been a much more relaxing experience for me if he was just by my side. But the best was he could just be on the call. I'm just happy that calls are there, mobiles are there, and we both have mobiles. So he was on the call, he was calming me down, saying it was okay, everything can be replaced, and it was a good decision that we did not put any important documents in our check-in. So I mentioned this in my previous video, that is episode 6 or episode 7. So while I was weighing my luggage in India, I was asked by the staff if I could put my carry-on as a check-in. Good thing I kept saying no and I stuck to my hard no. So finally I submitted the forms at the desk. I was handed over some papers. I didn't even check them, I just collected them. Habidia asked me to ask if there was anything called as a ticket number or reference number. God knows what name they have, so I used all the different names that we could think of. I asked the desk and they said no. Also, I got to know that the luggage will be sent home directly from the Halifax airport and we do not have to drive all the way from Dieppe to Halifax to pick them up again, which was a good thing. After I left the main area, finally after all the security stuff, I met Habidia. So happy. I'm still reliving those moments, like so happy. Habidia checked all the papers and when he was checking, I was standing next to him and that is when I noticed that he was holding the form that I just filled inside. At this point, I was confused if we should even have this or it should be submitted because I don't know if the person inside noted down something digitally and they gave this paper back. No clue. Exactly at this moment from the door, the employee was helping me with the luggage, after the conveyor belt situation. That person stepped out and we showed the employee the form. It was confirmed that it should have been submitted inside. I was so pissed at this stage. And honestly, I'm just so happy that this employee volunteered to submit a form again for us. And me being me again, after this, I again got stressed saying like, oh, did the volunteer submit it? Was the volunteer successfully able to submit it? What if they did not accept it from the volunteer this time? All different things. Hubby was like, okay, it's done. Nothing can be done now. Let's just stay calm. Which is true. Oh God. Next is day 2. I reached out to one of our friends. I remember that some of my friends' family works for Lufthansa. Good thing I remembered it. So I reached out to my friend, and my friend reached out to their family member, and then they were waiting for the family member to reply. Then I was waiting for my friend to reply. It was a stressful few hours, but I'm really happy that the answer I got was just in like 2-3 hours, which was so awesome. If you're watching this video, thanks again. It was like really helpful. Seriously. I was given the advice to keep my ticket safely as it was the only proof I had that I had a luggage. I was like, wow, this is so much pressure. Because when I was traveling in the plane, I was so stressed. Like every 5 minutes, is the ticket there? Oh, this is the exactly same jacket. So every 5 minutes, I check my pocket. Ticket is there? Okay, it's there. Safe. It's there. Okay, it's safe. After 5 minutes, ticket is there? Okay, yeah, it's there. It's safe. Like every 5 minutes, it was stressful. I don't know why we should have the ticket safely, because when you enter first, they do a check and then there's another check inside. So obviously I had a ticket when I entered, right? So midway if I lost it, like, so what's the big deal? It's a digital age. I can say my name. I have my passport. The face is matching with the photo of the ticket and the passport. You can check, right? It's not like you can kick me out midway. Can't, right? And another thing I was told is that not to worry. The system in Lufthansa works very great. For some reason, the luggage did not arrive. Lufthansa will take care of it and it will be delivered somehow. It's like, okay. Now, it is day 3 since my arrival and still no news about my luggage. It should have landed by now, right? They said it would be placed in the next flight. So I had to make a bunch of calls. I called these numbers. In one of the calls, I was asked for a tracking number. And my mind just went blank. Now, tell me, how am I supposed to know that I'm supposed to even get a tracking number? Well, anyway, the system isn't perfect, which is scary because this is an international travel business and this is how they operate. In the end, after spending 1 hour on the call with baggage claim, I gave them my tracking number, as in tag number, but I got no help because Lufthansa people told me to contact Halifax people. And Halifax people are telling me this is between Lufthansa Airline and me, and Halifax is not responsible. They just kept hopping me over from one provider to another provider. I realize now that I should have asked for a manager or supervisor, but I was just too nice. And honestly, my head was still not working properly at that time. After the call ended, I updated hubby dear on the baggage progress. He told me, okay, get ready. As soon as I come home, we are going to drive to Halifax airport from DM. And I think that's like 3 hours or 4 hours drive. I don't remember right now. We reached the airport at 8 p.m. We found the counter inside and it was completely empty. No one is there at the desk. Absolutely no one. We're at the airport now. It is just 8 p.m. but the counter that we are supposed to check on is empty. So the counter is whichever one the flight I came in. It's empty and no one will be here unless there's an outgoing flight. And I just checked the departure display. My airlines is not mentioned. Not able to find the person, but we found the baggage claim person who was handling the baggage, one of his friends. And I'm like, hey, can you tell me where your friend is? He's like, I have no friends here, and full on English or accent. I'm like, dude, what's wrong with you? I just heard you speaking in full Hindi wala, Delhi wala Hindi day first today, and today you're all talking to me in English accent, saying I don't know anything. So we'll just walk around for a bit, see if we can find that person. Because no one is here and no one is even answering the phone, or if they answer, they are just pushing around to one another person. We were not able to find any official counters where people were there. Luckily, after roaming for a bit up and down, I was able to spot the person who was handling the baggage in the counter and also submitted the form for me. He mentioned there's no such thing as tracking ID. Just one second. So that person said there's no such thing as tracking ID, but I clearly remember when I was talking to the said person in customer care, and I gave the bag tag number, and that official person on the phone call said, no, this is not the number, tracking number will be different. Even after I send the same thing, but there'll be a tracking number and then there'll be a bag tag number. They're totally different. And the tip I got from my friend was, no matter what happens, don't give the ticket in which the bag tag stickers are there, because that's the only proof that the bag has come through. And since my bag was just excess, I have that bill also, so technically I have two proofs. So that is one good thing. Keeping both of them safe. If anyone asks, I'm just giving the number and I'm not submitting anything anywhere. Let's see what happens. Another 3-4 days something should happen, otherwise it's officially gone. Day 4. It's going to be 1 p.m. right now. Habide gets a call. It's from the baggage claim center. One bag has been found. I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy. I'm happy one bag is found. Then the officer says, can you describe the second bag? I said it's the same, exact same bag, just the color is different. They went hunting around and they found the bag. The ribbons were not on the bag, so that's why there was a little hustle. But since the tags, that is the airport security bag tag number stickers, were there on the bag, they were able to identify it. So it should reach us today or tomorrow. So all the going out plans have been cancelled until the bags come here, because someone has to be here to collect the bags. Since it has to come, I guess, from Halifax airport, it's going to be at least 2 to 3 hours. Day 5. The doorbell rings at 1 p.m. Habidir answers the door and I hear the word luggage and I just run. I bolt to the door. Yes, we finally got the luggage back. It was home delivered. I cannot explain the weight that was lifted off my shoulders. Also, another thing, think about this. What if we were not home? Thank God we were, because we didn't get any calls. We didn't get any notification. They just came delivered. At this point, I'm just happy we got the luggage. And that's it. I am so happy that you're still here watching this video. It means so much to me that you watched the entire video. Do leave this emoji in the comment section to let me know that you watched the entire video. This makes my day, and this is a big deal for a small time content creator. Also, this helps us with the algorithm. It's one small way that you can help me out by showing your support. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Bye!